A traveling Korok named Kalamo stumbled upon a glowing shard deep underground. Curious about its strange light, he moved closer to examine it. Suddenly, the ground began to shake violently. Startled, Kalamo looked beside him and noticed a mysterious robot lying motionless on a stone platform. Before he could react, the glowing shard rose into the air. It slowly floated toward the robot and placed itself into a slot in the machine's chest. At once, the robot came to life. Blue-green energy flowed throughout its body as ancient mechanisms awakened. The Korok stepped back in fear, unsure of what he had just witnessed. What was that glowing shard? Who was this mysterious robot that Kalamo had discovered? Let's dive deeper into this mystery. While exploring beneath Hyrule Castle, Zelda and Link discovered the sealed Demon King, Ganondorf. The seal that had imprisoned him for ages had weakened due to the events of the calamity. As Zelda and Link approached, Ganondorf suddenly attacked using a dark magic known as gloom. Link immediately jumped in front of Zelda to protect her. Link raised the Master Sword against the incoming gloom. The sword shattered upon impact. One of the Master Sword's fragments flew through time alongside Zelda, traveling back to the founding era of Hyrule. Later, we learn that this very shard became the glowing fragment discovered by Kalamo. The robot it awakened was a construct, an ancient machine created by the Zonai civilization. However, these particular constructs were forbidden technology. The mysterious construct and Kalamo began traveling together across Hyrule. During their journey, they witnessed a Gerudo force being attacked by shades, ancient manifestations of evil that appeared without warning. Kalamo wanted nothing to do with the battle, but the construct had other ideas. Without hesitation, it marched directly toward the fighting. Kalamo desperately begged the construct to stay away, but it ignored him completely. Realizing he had no choice, Kalamo reluctantly followed. Together, they helped the Gerudo warriors defeat the Shades. After the battle, the Gerudo asked why they had come to help. Kalamo simply shrugged. "The construct has a mind of its own," he replied. Meanwhile, Zelda, King Rauru, and their allies encountered the terrifying monster, Grimgera. The creature was far too powerful for them to defeat. Just when all hope seemed lost, Zelda looked toward the sky and saw the mysterious construct soaring overhead. The construct descended into battle and helped turn the tide against Grimgera. Even so, King Rauru remained cautious. Another construct corrupted by evil was still at large, and he refused to lower his guard. Soon afterward, Kalamo and the construct journeyed toward Hebra, seemingly drawn toward any presence of evil they could sense. There they encountered countless monsters, but the construct defeated them with ease. Eventually, they met Rafika, an elder of the Rito tribe and a close friend of Kalamo. Rafika asked for their help in saving Hebra. Once again, Kalamo wanted nothing to do with it. Unfortunately for him, the construct had already begun walking toward the battlefield. With a sigh, Kalamo followed. After many fierce battles, they succeeded in saving Hebra. Their adventures then led them to the Gerudo Desert, where they aided Chief Artie and her army against another monstrous invasion. When Zelda, Rauru, and the others arrived later, Artie informed them where Calamo and the mysterious construct had gone. After regrouping and defeating the remaining monsters, everyone established a camp and rested. That evening, Zelda approached the mysterious construct. She thanked both Calamo and the machine for their help. Then she revealed a theory she had been developing. The construct contained a fragment of the Master Sword, the same sword Link had carried in the future. The shard had somehow become part of the machine itself.
A guy like me knows treasure when he sees it. So I did what I do best. Went and snatched it right up. Then all of a sudden, this guy just, whew, yanked the thing clean out of my hand. Next thing I knew, he was already up and coming to life. He's a real handful, I'll tell ya. Always sticking his neck in other people's problems. But hey, at least he never tries nagging me or bossing me around.
A shining shard? That means my theory was right. It has to be.
From that day forward, the mysterious machine became known as the Night Construct. Without warning, a crimson construct crashed down from the sky. This machine was known as the Forbidden Construct, a construct corrupted by Ganondorf's gloom. The threat was so great that King Rauru ordered everyone to withdraw. Then the Night Construct stepped forward. The two constructs clashed in a fierce battle. Afterward, the group retreated to Tanagar Canyon, where Rauru attempted to learn more about the Night Construct.
Apparently, constructs like you brought ruin, the end of my people. While I'm certain you can't possess a soul, I must admit, your disposition appears to be rather different from that of the other construct. Almost confusingly so. It seems you can be used for good or evil. Just like the secret stones. A power that great tests the very depths of its bearer's soul. There is danger here, enormously so. And what of me? Is my soul a good one?
As war spread across the Sarah's Scablands, Calamo and the Night Construct traveled to the Elma Knolls to carry out an important mission. While Rauru's army battled monsters on the surface, the Night Construct descended into the depths. Its objective was simple: destroy a major monster stronghold and establish a new foothold for Hyrule's forces. The success of Raoru's entire strategy depended on the Night construct. Against all odds, they succeeded. A new base of operations was established in the depths. Soon afterward, Mineru shared her findings regarding the Night construct with Zelda and Raoru.
What you see before you is my analysis of our knightly companion. It would seem the sacred power embedded in its core has somehow influenced the construct's inherent nature. If you're correct in your assumption, then that very power is indeed the sword that seals the darkness.
So then, that means...
These constructs are different. They bear a will of sorts, a mind even. If imbued with light, that mind will strive to conquer evil, but imparted with darkness, and it will seek only destruction. Our knight is no different in this.
That explains it then.
The army celebrated their victory, but the Demon King had other plans. Ganondorf poured even more dark power into the forbidden construct. Soon the Demon King's forces launched another attack, this time against the Great Hyrule Forest. What followed was devastating. The forbidden construct nearly destroyed the entire forest. Several Rito warriors arrived to help, but they were too late. Even Grim Gibdo had appeared. Once again, the Night construct stepped in and defeated the monster. Yet the forbidden construct remained at large. Back at Tanager Canyon, the Allies developed a new plan. From the Stormwind Arc, Calamo and the Night construct descended to confront the growing monster threat. Meanwhile, Raoru and the others battled Grimgera for a second time. After Grimgera finally fell, the final battle could begin. Raoru and his allies confronted the Demon King directly. Raoru attacked first, but Ganondorf's power proved overwhelming. Then suddenly, the Night construct came crashing down from above. The construct struck the Demon King and created an opening for Raoru and the others to retreat safely. The final conflict had begun. While Raoru fought in the depths, Calamo and the Night construct battled across the surface. There they encountered Grim Gibdo once more. After a brutal battle, they defeated her. However, before falling, Grim Gibdo hurled one of her arms toward the Night construct. The attack struck directly in its chest. Something inside the construct was released.
What? Did you bring me here? And where do you think you're going, huh? Give me a break. Come on, please! Woohoo! Now this is the life! You're tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and you can fly! The best butt a guy could ever ask for! I'm only back because this guy dragged me here. That's Death Mountain! Oh, don't do this to me, bud, please! We barely catch our breath after cleaning up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. You hear that, bud? You're a knight now! But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you.
At that moment, the forbidden construct appeared. The Night construct rose again. The two machines launched into the sky, continuing their battle high above Hyrule before crashing back to the ground. A final clash followed. At last, the Night construct emerged victorious. Or so everyone thought.
Bud, no!
And that was the story of the Night Construct. Before ending the video, I'd like to share a personal theory. I believe the Night Construct may actually be connected to Link, or perhaps even another version of him. There is some interesting evidence supporting this idea. Neither Link nor the Night Construct speak. Both share similar, have a desire to help others. Another possibility is that the Night Construct is connected to the Spirit Fi residing within the Master Sword itself. However, there is currently very little evidence in the game to fully support that theory. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Zelda content. I'd also really appreciate it if you joined my Discord server, where we discuss everything Nintendo related. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.